We continued the Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Invitational this week with two really good matches. We also got some updates on other matches that happened outside of the Full Sail University, and a couple of Divas matches that kind of left me wondering, is this Diva one and the same with the other? Well, if you guys want to know, you're going to have to get ready for that hot tag for the NXT review, because now it is time to warp.
You're watching WGS-TV.
Oh, yeah!
Greetings, YouTube! You have warped your way into another installment of WGS-TV right here on YouTube.com/WrestleGamer. I am the WrestleGamer Billie. Today is September 10th, 2015, and we're going to be discussing this week's NXT. Like I said in the opening for this week's review, guys and gals, we continued the Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Invitational, and apparently outside of the scope of Full Sail University, they had matches. I believe that Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, they advanced, as well as Big Cass and Enzo Amore. There was a guy that teamed up who lost to Dawson and Wilder, like Tucker something. I'm not really familiar with who that person is, but anyway, guys and gals, let's get right on into the review, starting with Carmella and Peyton Royce. When I looked at Peyton Royce, she looked awfully like Billie Kay. Now, because they're both from Australia and they both look almost identical. You know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong in my assessment, my assumption that Peyton Royce and Billie Kay are one and the same. But I'm just going from, you know, my perspective as... Because I looked at Peyton Royce, and then when I saw Billie Kay come out for her match against Dana Brooke, and I'm looking at her like, God, that looks a lot like Peyton Royce. And they're both from Australia. Couldn't be just a coincidence, you know? Unless they're twin sisters. You never know. But Carmella and Peyton Royce was a decent match for what it was. Carmella would lock on that leg lock neck submission hold that she has on Peyton to pick up the win. The first matchup, Tyler Breeze and Bull Dempsey against Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, if I'm saying that correctly. I'm betting I'm probably not. But this was my first opportunity to check out Gargano and Ciampa. I'm not really sure as to how big they were in the indie scene and where they've been before. Obviously, I haven't done my homework when it comes to that. They had Bull Dempsey work about 75–80% of the match, in a sense, with Tyler Breeze just taking accidental bumps from Bull on the outside. And it was an unusual finish. It was Gargano and a Ciampa with a kind of a combination of a sunset flip and Jacknife pin combination that actually pinned Bull Dempsey. And then after the match was over, Tyler Breeze just took out his frustration on poor Bull. The bullfit movement seems to be catching on with the crowd. They seem to be cheering that a lot more. So apparently this supposed face turn they're doing now with Bull Dempsey has come across full circle. Now, Dana Brooke and Billie Kay, this was basically a squash match, to say the least. It was just Dana Brooke just dominating Billie Kay. She is her version of the Future Shock to pick up the win. Really nothing special to say about this one, except, again, Corey Graves, when it comes to Corey Graves and commentary, he has mastered the art of overselling someone, and that's exactly what he does, because he oversells Eva Marie like crazy, and that's exactly what he does with Dana Brooke. He oversells her like crazy, but that's part of his job as a heel commentator to kind of do stuff like that. Now, for the main event, Lucha Dragons versus Finn Balor and Samoa Joe, that actually did not take place at Full Sail University. It actually took place in Providence, Rhode Island, with Todd and Grisham and Jimmy Uso on commentary. God, take Uso off of commentary. Jeez, he doesn't really add anything. He just gives like reactions and crap like that. I mean, seriously. I would rather have Mike Adamle back on commentary than listen to Jimmy Uso. And that's no insult to Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso is a good talent in the ring. Outside of the ring, he sucks. Jimmy Uso, you are not fit to be a commentator. But then again, that's just one person's opinion. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of hate and saying, oh, Jimmy Uso's great on commentary. How dare you talk about Jimmy Uso like that? Jimmy Uso's great. Well, again, my opinion on commentary, Jimmy Uso sucks. Because he really can't really contribute anything to commentary. He really can't. It's just like, oh, how do you, like, Todd Grisham's pitching to him. Like, how can you contend with someone of that speed? His answer, you don't. How can you contend with Samoa Joe's strength? You don't. That's not adding and contributing to commentary. That's just being there to be there. And that's pretty much the feeling I get from Jimmy Uso, that he's just there to be there. You know, instead of working singles matches, that he's just there, just blowing up commentary with such insightful. I really don't know what else to say about it. Because I really want to go off on a rant here and say some and throw out some language that I'm really not supposed to, but you kind of get why I'm stressing on this so much. Maybe it's just the inner commentator in me that really doesn't agree with the move to put Jimmy Uso on commentary. Because when you're on commentary, you're really supposed to help support the play-by-play guy with some color, and Jimmy Uso has not done that. Taz is a better commentator than Jimmy Uso, and that's saying something. But the main event was really, really good. Lucha Dragons taking on Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. It was a great match, to say the least. I love the crowd reactions for both Lucha Dragons and Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. And the combination of finish of Samoa Joe with the Muscle Buster on Kalisto, followed up with Finn Balor with the Coup de Gras, was actually pretty good. You know, it was a nice setup. You set up the Muscle Buster, which would then lead to the Coup de Gras, allowing Finn Balor and Samoa Joe to advance into the tournament. So overall, this was a decent NXT, a little bit better than what they put out last week, to be honest. Overall, I'm going to give it a 3.75 out of 5. Best match of the night, I'm going to give it to Lucha Dragons and Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. Worst segment, Jimmy Uso's commentary. And I've already stated my reasons why. Jimmy Uso cannot be a commentator. You may be able to cut promos, but being able to cut promos and being a decent color commentator are two totally different things. Jimmy Uso cannot cut it. But then, like I said, this is just one person's opinion about Jimmy Uso and his terrible commentary skills. But anyway, what I want to know from you guys out there, the viewers and subscribers, your thoughts on NXT this week. What are your overall scores? What are your picks for best and worst match or segment of NXT this week? I definitely want to know what you guys out there have to say. Be sure to put your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget WGS-TV is on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can ask me questions. Links will be provided in the description box below. And also, guys, as always, there will be a couple of videos in the annotations at the end of this one for you guys to check out as well. So with that being said, guys and gals, I am the Wrestle Gamer, Billie Bujo, saying we'll see you at the next Warp Zone.
It'll take a dozen scribes to fill your place, Gwen. I am aware of that. There's a sacrifice they will have to make.
Yeah.